King of the Casuals, episode number 61, I believe. It's UFC 282. I don't know, I'm kind of sad, but it's the last pay-per-view of the year 2022, also the year of our Lord, Nathan Woodring.
This episode of King of the Casuals UFC 282 is brought to you by our boys over at fuckem.nyc. Go check out that swag. To our boy Caden and the crew over at fuckem.nyc. Thank you guys. We appreciate you.
And that's fuckem.nyc on Instagram.
And you know what I say? Ali and B Aziz? Fuck 'em! Cause I'm the king of the casuals, the casual king. I'm the king of the casuals, the casual king. I'm the king of the casuals, the casual king. Cause I'm the bringing you the casual thing. The king of the casuals, the casual king. The king of the casuals, the casual king. King of the casuals, the casual thing. Cause ain't nobody bringing you the casual thing. Darren Till, who at one point seemed like could be a championship caliber, and then had a couple of hiccups. Fighting a very tough South African, Duplessis. So, who looks enormous. I mean, he looked enormous at the weigh-ins.
He did.
And it's basically even, Steven. It's 180, 155. So.
And honestly, my brain says Duplessis.
Okay.
So, I think he wins this fight. I think it could go the distance. If one of these guys, because both of them have power. Both of them could, knock each other out for sure.
Yeah.
So if that doesn't happen, because we all know it could, it's MMA. I think Duplessis pulls this out in a full-on three round battle.
My heart is with Darren Till because he's
sure.
The guy's very likable. Duplessis is not likable, but I think Duplessis will win. But my heart says Till, but I'm gonna pick Duplessis. Josh,
Man, I'm going with. I don't like Till. You say he's likable. I don't like him. We got Drickus Do Circus. He's South African. Man, my favorite Victoria's Secret model. South African. Going with that guy.
Gosh, you're going to have a tough time. You're going to have a tough time on this next pick because you have Argentina versus the United States. But the Argentinian, Santiago Ponzinibbio, is a very likable guy. I think he's a stud, man. Like, he's a cool dude. I will take the Argentinian, Santiago Ponzinibbio.
So he's favored at a minus 180, Josh, over Morano at a plus 155. So it's a close. Jesus. It hurts and also makes me laugh just looking at you.
Man, that's crazy. I'm going with Doc Shock the World here from Argentina. Man, I ain't got a problem with Argentina. I got this guy. Let's go.
Apparently, UFC 282 should just be called UFC The Underdogs for me. So I'm going with Morano. I think he takes this fight. He's coming off of a win. I think he's poised. If he continues doing what he's doing, he could start making a move. This is a catchweight bout, by the way. I think this Paddy Pimblett Jared Gordon fight at lightweight is the best fight on the entire card.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Paddy Pimblett brought back the art of the press conference. That was the first press conference I've seen since McGregor left the sport, because let's be honest, McGregor, one of the all-time great press conference players. Chael Sonnen also good back in the day.
Well, Paddy pulled McGregor in this one.
He actually stole his line.
We'll do nothing. I think it was an ode to McGregor. I don't think he was stealing anything, but.
So this guy Jared Gordon is the real deal, though. He's no joke.
Yeah, very much so.
And he's sort of like he's very real. I liked him, and I saw an interview with him. I'm like, this guy's like, he's pretty genuine. Like he wasn't trying to put on any airs.
This is a close fight, James. This is a close one, right? So Paddy comes in at a minus 245 to Gordon's plus 205 underdog. But everything is fairly identical. Weight, height, all that good stuff, obviously, and even their records. Patty's 19-3, Gordon's 19-5. But Patty's got a ton of momentum behind him. He's got all the confidence in the world, and he's shown that he can take a punch like a Gaethje and just keep coming at you and aggressively and dangerously. This one, I'm super interested in because I don't know how this one goes. I'd want to root for Patty just because I think he's a likable guy and I think he's doing a lot for the sport right now.
Yeah.
But Gordon's dangerous, and I think Gordon gives Patty a bigger fight than most people are expecting.
Oh, I expect him. I do expect it to be a good fight. I do expect Patty to get rocked because his striking is very sloppy. His striking basically is if he lands, it's great, but if not, then it's used to set up his takedown there for his grappling or his jiu-jitsu. So,
but he's also knocked people out.
No, I know because that's his style. That's what makes him fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Paddy Pimblett. I think he can beat him.
Okay. Joshua.
Yeah, man, Patty the Batty all the way, man. Hey, I seen him grapple with 10 Marines in a row and beat every single one of them, man. That's crazy. Patty the Batty.
Is it that crazy though?
Jesus. What does Jake Woodring say?
Man, it's a tough choice. I got to go with my heart on this one though, instead of my brains. My brain's telling me that this is a tough one for Patty all the way around, but I'm gonna go with Patty the Batty on this one. I just like him. I want to see him keep going, and I want to see him with a belt around his waist, man. So I'm going with Patty.
Okay. Well, that brings us to our final fight of the night, the main event, which was supposed to be Yuri Prochazka versus Glover Teixeira.
I'm extremely pissed off about this, by the way.
Well, let's discuss it. Do you think Teixeira should have been...
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes. Again, I like Jan Blachowicz. I like him. They're both coming off of a win, but Ankalaev's 18-1. Blachowicz is 29-9. They're both, they're both big dudes, huge, but Ankalaev's coming in as a major minus 340 favorite.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that, to be honest with you.
I'm not.
I think that when it comes to power, I think that you have to favor Blachowicz. I'm not saying that Ankalaev isn't powerful, but Blachowicz has got a seriously powerful punch. I think as an all-around MMA, Ankalaev's the much better fighter all around.
By far. And I think Ankalaev's game plan in this is to come out, feel him out, throw some strikes, set up his takedown, and submit Blachowicz.
Yeah. Well, that would be the right thing to do, because I don't think he wants to stand there and trade big blows, because you can get knocked out.
That guy. Yeah. Right. Jesus, no. Ask Izzy.
Right. I'll go first. This one for me is a toss-up. I just throw out the odds. I'm going to go with my heart. And I'm going to pick a guy from Poland, Jan
Blachowicz. Okay. All right.
With a knockout in the second round.
Oh, shit, getting specific. So you think he knocks him out? How do you think he catches him?
That's the only way I see him winning.
Agreed.
Hurting him.
Agreed. All right, Josh. Poland or Russia?
I like Jan Blachowicz, man, but Ankalaev, I hope, honestly, I think he's going to win. This is what I hope, though. I hope the game plans go out the window and this becomes a slugfest, and it'll just be exciting to watch these monsters just fucking slug it out, man. Somebody's getting their block knocked.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah,
I think it'd be fun to watch. However, I think
they're both pretty controlled mentally, though. Like I don't see them getting.
Their striking is technical. Their boxing is good.
Yeah.
So I don't see that happening. But man, that would be fun to watch. But
Ankalaev turns into Max Holloway and points at the ground.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
No, I think Ankalaev comes in, and I think once he kind of feels out Blachowicz, I think he starts to pick him apart, ends up taking him down. I think he ends up submitting Blachowicz within the first 2 to 3 rounds.
Okay, I like that. Well, there it is, folks.
Call.
That is that's our final main event podcast of the year, but we will be doing a year-end wrap-up. Close to Christmas time, and actually, we will be doing it together in person.
In the same room.
So anyone out there wondering the size difference between Jake and I, you'll be able to see that Jake could put me in a baby form and carry me around. How tall are you? 6'3"?
I'm 6'2".
6'2".
And I'm about 260 right now. I'm not 250.
Jamie's 5'1", man. You're gonna look so cute now.
Hey man, he's 5'5".
I don't understand why you guys take off inches on my height. I'm 5'10".
Because if we didn't look down, we wouldn't see it.
It's not my fault you guys come from the land of the fucking giants. I'm the tallest in my family. How about that?
Yeah, I believe that. You're all pretty small.
Well, compared to you, but no one's. I think the shortest is out of men. I mean, there's shorter women, but it's my brother Kevin, who's 5'7" or 8.
His personality makes him 6'2".
Right. Yeah. Well, that's why I've always said to people I'm 6'8". Up here.
Yeah.
Up
here, I'm 6'8".
Yeah. Josh, did you want to take your pants all the way off before we end the broadcast, or just stay there? I'd say you stay there.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. No, I was just kidding. I'm kidding.
What is happening?
Have a wonderful Saturday. Enjoy the fights tonight.
Jackie Mack.
Yes, Jackie Mack. Jackie Mack forever. Hashtag Jackie Mack forever.
Let's start looking out for some Cracky Screw Hat Co. coming soon. Have a couple different designs, some T-shirts.
Should be good.
We'll get those out there in memory of Jackie boy.
That's right. Jack's nickname was Cracky Screw, and his email then was Cracky Screw, and his Twitch name was Cracky Screw. Sometimes meaning Mac, but yeah, we miss him terribly, and think about him every day. And this podcast, just like every one of them, is in his memory, and I think he would be picking tonight in the main event. He probably would be picking Ankalaev.
I think so too. He and I were usually on the same page when it came to picks. I think he'd take Patty in this one too.
Yeah. He used to accuse me of
character.
Oh, he loved Patty Pimblett. He loved Tai Tuivasa.
Yeah, loves the character, man.
He does. I mean, he liked Conor McGregor in the beginning, but then kind of like got a little. Well, he loved Nate Diaz, though. Still in his room sits the poster of UFC 202, which is a great.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's an awesome shot. And then he has his favorite fighter though is Tony Ferguson.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to not like fucking Uncle Tony, man. It's hard to not like that guy.
Yeah. All right, well there it is. Claudia Gadea, give me a call, please.
Please.
We want to have you on the show. You're such a sweet, beautiful, great spirit.
We'd love to have that energy on the podcast.
Yeah. Yes. So that would be a fun interview.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, Josh. Hey, Josh. It's nice to see you. Somewhat.
Josh isn't allowed on that one.
No, God, no. I would not subject Claudia Gadea to Josh.
So you guys had to take it there, man. I wasn't even thinking that way, but I like where your mind's at.
I know. Everybody does. It's always
Jackie Mack.
Jackie Mack forever. We love you all.
Jackie Mack forever.
I love you two boys very much.
See you soon, bro.
Okay. There it is, folks. UFC 282. The final predictions, king of the casuals.
Cause I'm the king of the casuals, the casual king. I'm the king of the casuals, the casual king. I'm the king of the casuals, the casual king. Cause I'm